Hi everyone, this is Kona, and if you're watching this video, hopefully that means that I am either giving birth right now or I'm in the hospital with my new baby. So I apologize, I would love to be there with you guys, but at the same time, I'm really ready to be done with this pregnancy, so I'm probably really happy that I'm either giving birth or have a new baby. So regardless, sorry to miss you guys, but sorry. But what I'm going to do instead is kind of do just a little, a brief run through of the new UI here in Canvas. When by UI I mean the user interface. So for those of you who have used Canvas in the past, but maybe not over the summer, there was a switch from the old version to the new version. All of the functionality is basically there. It just looks a little different and you got some extra bells and whistles. So hopefully this won't be too big of a deal for any of you. So to start out with, here is your new dashboard. So you should notice that in the past, and look, I'm clicking up here on these little lines up here, they call them hamburger menus, but I'm clicking over here. This is what the dashboard kind of used to look like, and all of these tabs that are on the left went across the top. But now, they've not only moved the tabs that went across the top all the way down on the left, but we now have what we call our course cards on the dashboard. Now the cool thing about the course cards, unfortunately you can't reorganize the order, but what you can do if you click on the little edit button on any of these is change the color. So maybe I want to do yellow and change the course name from Canvas Essentials to Kona's Sandbox or whatever. Click apply and there you go. You can see that the main name and the color of the card changed. So it doesn't change the order of the cards, but you can at least change that. So like it says Math 113 blah blah blah. Maybe I just wanted to say statistics because that's what I teach. And actually, you know, I like actually that color a little bit better. And so I'm going to change it to that. So just so you know that you can go in, you can change this to whatever. It still will show that Math 113. This information down here you can't change, but you can change that initial name. So that's something new. So you maybe have a question, what if all of my courses don't show up? Or what if I've got a bunch of courses here and maybe I don't want the sandbox showing up anymore? So what you can do to customize this is go over here to your courses. So click courses, click all courses, and then you can go through and customize your course list. So if I decided I didn't want that sandbox, which is technically, see my nickname, and there it is, I would just click next to this star and I would unstar it. So by unstarring it, it will make it go away. But maybe I want to add a course. So to add a course, you can just scroll through. You'll see these are courses that don't have a specific term. You'll see your past enrollments, your future enrollments, and then if you're in any groups. But then you can choose if you want a past enrollment to show up or if you want something else. So for example, where is it? I'm going to star the Adjunct Faculty Resources course. So now when I click back to my dashboard, so that's what the dashboard means, are those course cards, you can see that that Canvas Resources or Kona Sandbox is gone, and instead I've got the Adjunct Faculty Resource course, which that is an awful, awful color. We are going to change that one really quick. What color should we do it? We'll go back to purple. Okay. So there's just a little bit about the dashboard. You still have your coming up to-do list, recent feedback, all of that stuff. You don't have the option to start a new course. That only shows up because it's me. You can still view grades, and this will give you the grades for the average grade for all of your courses that you're teaching. Let's also go down the list really quick over here on the left. So this icon just kind of brings you back to this main screen. If you click on account, you'll see your profile settings. This is where you can add your biography, add a profile picture. You can click on files, and these are your personal files. I'm going to go back to account. So there's files, you've got your notifications. So there's your notification preferences. So I did profile, I did files. Oh, except it's going to take me back here. All right, that is really aggravating, isn't that? So let's go back here to settings. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so you've got your settings where you can add your email addresses, other that type of stuff. You can add web services, and then you've got your ePortfolio. You don't have an admin button because you're not an admin. Remember, the dashboard just takes you back to the dashboard. Your course list just shows your list of courses on your dashboard that you can edit with your all courses. Groups will only show up if you are a member of any groups or have groups that you've been using with your classes. The calendar is just the same as before. So it takes you back to your calendar where you can drag and drop and do everything you need to do for your courses. Inbox is just still the Canvas email messaging system, and you guys won't have the Commons link either because that's an admin thing. So pretty much the only other thing is this help link. Remember, if you need help with Canvas, you have any questions or problems, please click the help link and you can ask the community, report a problem, search the guides. The big thing you'll probably want to do though if you have a problem with Canvas is please report a problem. So that's what you would do to actually contact us and ask for help. If you're in Canvas and having issues, is click this help link and then report a problem. Okay, so moving along, I'm going to go back to the dashboard. And so how does it change how your course looks? Well, let's go ahead and go into my statistics course for this fall, which isn't published yet because I'm not quite ready. You know, hey, I've got a couple weeks, or maybe not a couple weeks, but I got about a week or so to get this published and out there. So as you can see, the course pretty much looks the same. The only difference is that instead of having these links over here on the left go across the top, they now go down on the left. So you kind of have a double navigation, which some people like and some people don't. If you want to get rid of this, so you don't need to see that, if you click this little hamburger 3-line thing, it goes away. And you just click it back to get it back. But there you go. So if you want more real estate on your screen, then you can go ahead and do that. So pretty much, yeah, it looks the same. I'll open this back up. Everything functions the same. You've got the same options. So nothing in how your actual course works will change at all. So everything with how assignment settings go, everything you've done in previous semesters will all work the same. The only difference really is just that you can now do that and it kind of looks a little different on the outside. I think the only other thing I wanted to cover with you is we do have an updated Canvas instructor training course. So I know some of you are new here to Richland and new to potentially have never used Canvas, or maybe you're not new and just have never used Canvas. But if you are interested in using Canvas, we have a new updated Canvas instructor training course. I'm really excited. I spent pretty much the whole summer working on this. So I think that we've done a pretty good job to providing all the resources and information you need. But I would love for feedback from you guys as well. But the big thing for the training course is we have an introduction to Canvas that has these 3 modules. We've got these 6 modules that relate to building your course. And then for those of you who are actually already using Canvas, you might also be really interested in the using Canvas with your students. So this is also, so even if you've already been trained and you are currently using Canvas, you can still totally come in to the training. You should all have access to this training regardless. If you've already completed Canvas, you'll still have access. Come on in and check out before the semester starts. So we've got requesting Canvas course creation, which explains the process of how you just ask for your courses to be created, information on copying course content, and then this one's really good. It's the start of the semester checklist. And so here it literally takes you through all the things that you want to make sure that you've thought about before the semester starts. So you want to publish your course, check your course start date, check the links in your course, set a grading scheme. But these are all things, and if you click on it, it will take you directly to the information on how to do this or what you would need to do to kind of double check and make sure things are set up. So great checklist, great thing to look at. especially if you're currently using Canvas, please go through the start of the semester checklist. We also have information about the mandatory student orientation, which not only do instructors have to go through the orientation, but students have to go through it as well, and that's just information about that. We then have information about during the semester. It includes FERPA, people attendance, course statistics, announcements, chat, inbox conversations, encouraging interaction type things. We then have information about feedback and grading in Canvas, so how to use the gradebook, speed grader, moderating and grading quizzes, how do students check their grades, and then something that's kind of new is end of the semester information. And we haven't had this in here before, so this is also new. So information about course end date, zeros in the gradebook, saving and printing gradebook, saving and printing attendance, student incompletes, and student access to your course after the end of the semester, along with, so coming back here, information about the learning feedback system. So I'm not going to go into a lot of detail about that, but the learning feedback system is, I'll go ahead and open it at least, is how students are able to provide feedback about their courses at the end of the semester. This is not done on paper and pencil. It's done completely online in the learning feedback system. And this kind of says what it is and then just answers some general questions about it. So there's kind of the new stuff or the new reorganization for those of you who have already done the orientation. Otherwise, or this training course. Otherwise, for those of you who haven't, here's all the fun stuff that you will learn about, and we hope that it provides a good experience for you. If you're interested in using Canvas and you would like more information, please feel free to contact me. My email address is Kona, K-O-N-A, @richland.edu, or Liz Jackson, which her email is ejackson@richland.edu. And we will get you set up in the training course and get you a sandbox so you can start playing around and building a course. But so there's the new Canvas instructor training and some of the kind of cool new things that we added here. And then last, I just wanted to make sure that you guys realized that you guys all do have access to the Adjunct Faculty Resources course. We are in the process of updating these materials, so some of this, most of it should be pretty good, but if you come across something that's not quite right, let us know. But we have Getting Started at Richland. We've got board policies, other technologies, Academic Success Center, Adjunct Office, Art Gallery, Bookstore. We've got all of this different information, and all of you have access to this in Canvas. So whether you've gone through Canvas training or not, just by the fact that you were hired at Richland, you automatically have access to this course. So here's just some of the information. Once again, learning feedback system, library, My Richland, online learning security, SuccessNet. So here's some of the things that it covers. So I just wanted to remind everyone that you do have access to this Adjunct Faculty Resource course. But otherwise, I think that's it. If you have questions that Cody, Barry, Julie, or other people who are there can't answer, or even if there's no consensus, so people are thinking this is the right answer but they're not sure, please just email me and ask, even though I am, hopefully, since I'm not here, meaning I have baby or I'm having baby quickly, I will still be replying to email, and I will probably still be on campus as of Monday morning for the first day of classes, as well as actually, well, next week is first week back, but I will probably still be on for first week back activities. So I will be around and I will be answering activities. Granted, I will probably have a baby strapped to my chest, but I will be here and I will be available if you need something. So please do not hesitate to ask me and Liz if you need anything, both before the semester starts or after the semester starts. We really are here for you and your students, and to try to make sure that you can be as successful as possible in using the technology and not having problems with it. So please let us know if there's anything we can do to help. Really quickly, I guess I'll give a shout out for online learning, that not only are we Canvas, but we also are in charge of the student help desk. So that means if your students have any problems logging into just My Richland, their email, the computers, they can come to us and we will help. We will work with them and get it taken care of. In addition, we also work on faculty and student laptops for free. So if you have a laptop that's not working, you can bring it into us and we will work on it. And if we can fix it, we'll fix it for free. And we do the same thing for students. So there's just a couple of the things we do, but we really do a lot. And let us know if we can help you guys with anything, because we are here to support you and make sure you have a wonderful semester. So have a great rest of your day. And I'm sorry I missed you guys. See you later. Bye.